Hello everybody, my name is Tim. Welcome to the Language Zoo. This is video number 15, although technically this is more like video 19 since I started the Language Zoo about 10 days ago. All right, I'm very excited to introduce today's segment called Let the Little Guys Run the Show. In this segment, I'm going to share with you what I believe to be very important small words or words that people don't really pay much attention to when it comes to language learning, but I want to show you why they are so important. And let's go look and see what those words are. So, oftentimes, I've found in my personal experience and through my own observations that people who study languages often really worry a lot about how many words that they know. So, they are looking for a very big vocabulary, or they get worried because they don't know how to say a lot of things, so they think they need to study lots and lots and lots of vocabulary. On the one hand, that might actually seem true, but if you're not really using those vocabulary words in your conversations as you are building fluency in your target language, they're not as useful than, say, if you were able to master, like half a dozen other words, but you're able to use them in all of your conversations. So these little guys is what I like to call them. The little guys are sentence connectors emphasizing on degree, fast and easy responses. There are more, but again, I want to keep this very simple. The purpose is to keep this lean startup kit very simple. So and, but, or, if, then, with, because, so, and also are the 9 sentence connectors that I chose. And, but, and or are great. They're known as conjunctions. You need them to connect sentences to build your ability to extend your conversation ability. Some people say, oh, I don't know how to say more than like a sentence or two. But if you know how to use and but and or in an appropriate way, then that's going to help you with developing your ability to extend your sentences. If then, of course, go together. So these are conditionals, and they're very useful. And not only that, they help add to the sophistication of your target language ability. With, I just threw that in there because it is a small word, but it is a high frequency word, and it's very important that you know how to say that. Because and so, they have a relationship as well, because so often they go hand in hand, and so having both of them in your arsenal, in your toolbox, is very essential. Also is good because it's a small word and really easy, and it goes with so many contexts and allows you to really use this word frequently. The next one I want to look at is emphasizing on degree. These concepts just basically tell you, how much of something or how little of something, or the degree, by using very, a lot, many, two, more, and those are those examples. And on the bottom, the fast and easy responses: yes, no, maybe, of course, sounds good, and okay. These are really useful because these are the types of responses that are universal generally, and allows you to navigate from one conversation to another. So if you know some more, please put it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add those in the future uh, videos. Before I go on to the next slide, I thought it would be very important for me to mention that this list is not extensive and not all inclusive, but I'm trying to basically identify the words that allows you to do the most in whatever language you're learning. And if you can practice using these as often as possible, then you're going to build your fluency in a natural and in a very quick way. In the next slide, I have a little homework assignment for you because I think it's very commonly known that teachers like to give homework. No, that's not true. I really don't like to give homework, and I rarely do. But in order to get more mental exercises, more practice with a particular skill, especially if it's something that's unusual or unfamiliar, it's really important to get in the habit of practicing. So that's why I'm going to give you a homework assignment. All right, so this is a very simple table here that I have partially filled in, and I deliberately left some parts empty. So for your homework, I'd like you to um, either create this table, or you can take a screenshot of it and fill it in on your computers or in your phone. But just next to each English word, write down how to say that word or convey that meaning in the language you're learning. Do this for all the words on the slide. So as you can see, green represents English words, and the yellow is the space that allows you to put it in your target language. Ultimately, one of the things that I hope to be able to do for you is to create more like a universal language learning workbook, where you will be able to download these templates, and you can use them to basically hack whatever language that you are learning.